Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brandon, and today I'm going to take you through a great fundamental exercise for building core strength. And this exercise we're going to borrow from gymnastics training, from gymnastics strength training, and I guess in also some of the movement culture, this is a big foundation or fundamental skill that needs to be developed before you move on. But really, that applies to any person. So whether you're a golfer, a baseball player, just an average Joe, this skill is a skill that everyone should possess before they move on to other skills. And really, in my opinion, it's probably one of the better core exercises that you can practice to achieve a good, strong core. Okay, so basically we're just gonna work on our back body line. Okay, so in the gymnastics world or in the movement world, this is a skill that we want to achieve so that we can progress into other skills like handstands and other movement skills. So the idea is first that we learn how to brace our core without flaring our ribs. And really that's, again, important for any person, any athlete to be able to do, because too often we get into movements and we're flaring our rib cage, which is not a good position to be in. So the idea, or the first position that we want to be able to master is, can I brace my core while keeping my rib cage down with my arms overhead? So in this position, I can get my thumbs to the ground, okay, without my back rounding. Okay, so I want to be able to master bracing my core and get my arms overhead, get my scapula into an elevated position without my ribs flaring. So a rib flare would look like this. My arms move, I'm restricted, and my ribs flare and my back rounds. So maybe this is a position that you start with. Maybe that's where you need to be in this drill, is practice just bracing your low back into the ground. Imagine you were smashing something underneath your back. So actually a really good trick for this is to grab something that gives you some feedback. So let me grab a towel real quick. All right, so we'll do this. We'll take a nice little towel and we're gonna roll it up. And I'm gonna put this underneath my back, underneath the back of my client, their low back, to give them a little tactile feedback. And all you're gonna do here is now smash the towel into the ground. Okay, so I'm smashing, I'm bracing, just like we just did. So again, I'm gonna smash the towel, my arms are gonna come back, I'm reaching all the way to the ground, okay? Once you've mastered that, and you can maintain that position, then we'll progress it and we'll make it a little bit harder. So now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into that position, I'm smashing the towel, I'm bracing my back into the ground, arms are gonna go back, thumbs to the ground, extend the leg. Point the toe, squeeze the glute, and hold. I am shaking even doing this. So this is a good position to be to develop core strength. So I want you to be able to maintain that position for 45 to 60 seconds before we move on to the next position. So again, I'm gonna lay down, move this towel out to the side. Ribs are down, core is braced, arms overhead, good strong position. Leg comes out, I am good here. Okay, next position to master, I'm gonna bring my other leg, my other knee into my chest. Okay, now I'm in a harder position to maintain that braced core. Okay, again, 45 to 60 seconds. When you can maintain that position, we'll progress to the next phase. Ribs down, core tight, thumbs overhead, leg extend, knee in. Okay, now the leg can come up. If I'm still good, I can come here. If I'm still good, all the way out. Heels together, glutes tight, reach, and brace. There should be no gap between your back and the ground. And ultimately, the goal there should be to be able to maintain that position, no rib flare, brace core, for 3 rounds of 1 minute hold with say 30 to 45 seconds in between. If you can achieve that as a goal, your core is pretty bulletproof, and there's not a lot of other moves that you can't move into. So now you're showing us, or you're proving that you have the ability to maintain a strong core without a rib flare as you get into other positions. So again, I think this is a great drill, a great exercise that really everybody should master, because you're gonna get so much more out of this than doing crunches, than doing other core-based movements. If you can't do this, you probably shouldn't be doing those other movements. So master this first, and then move on to those more difficult skills.